We are now joined on the line by our Lesotho correspondent, Nthakoana Ngatane. Nthakoana, thank you so much for joining us. Now, did the Secretary to the Deputy Prime Minister, Selibe Mochoboroane, give reasons for his resignation?
Well, from what he told us, Lulu, it is that there have been problems with him being popular within the Lesotho Congress for Democracy, where he has held, I believe in the past 3 years, 3 posts that are quite key. First, the Ministry of Communications, then the Ministry of Energy, and now the Ministry of Small Business. And all of these ministries where he has been have given him such prominence that he is close to the people, where when he goes out to public rallies with the leader or with the deputy leader and other members of the NEC of the Lesotho Congress for Democracy, people seem to resonate with him more than other members, and he says this caused him problems within the party. But also when he spoke at the media briefing at the launch, he basically said that one of the things or one of the reasons why he wants to leave is to practice a different type of politics for Lesotho, to bring in or usher in a change in terms of the old way of doing politics, of hostilities, of separation of people. So he wants unity, he wants reconciliation in the country. But most importantly, as his party says, he wants economic improvement in the country. And the slogan of the party says that it's about time that Lesotho looked at economic development as opposed to politics of divisions and hostilities. Lulu?
Now, Nthakoana, do we know who is joining him in the new party, the Movement for Economic Change?
What we know is that in Parliament, as you know, Lesotho has a 2-tiered system of the National Assembly. He is in a position of a seat where he can move in Parliament, he can cross the floor, he can even start a party like he has done now. But there are members of Parliament, 40 of the 120 seats of Parliament cannot move because they belong to parties. And he says out of that 40, he has the support of 4 who are still in the Lesotho Congress for Democracy, but will vote for him should the need arise. So from what he is saying, it is him plus 4. But on the faces that we saw in his National Executive Committee or his interim committee that is now in place until the party holds a conference where they will elect structures of the party, we are seeing new faces, we're seeing young people, we're seeing business people who are new in politics, but also we're also seeing old faces. One in particular, his deputy leader comes from former Prime Minister Tom Thabane's Lesotho Convention. So this is the mix of people that you see and the numbers that he is telling us. But in essence, 1 plus 4 is what he calls it. Lulu?
Now, how is his resignation affecting the coalition government as we speak?
In essence, the coalition government in Lesotho, you remember, is 7 parties that initially occupied 61 seats of parliament, or rather just over, 61, which is 50% plus 1. And that coalition has been depleting with the breakup of the Prime Minister's party and now the breakup of the Lesotho Congress for Democracy. It was boosted a little bit by what we saw as a breakup of former Prime Minister Tom Thabane's party. His deputy leader has also broken away. It is a third party that has broken away from a major party. And they were saying, the 2 that have broken away from Tom Thabane's party, that they might be aligned to the government when it comes to voting in Parliament. But the net effect of all these changes is that when we talk to Monyane Moleleki, who is the former deputy leader of Prime Minister Pakadita Mosisi's party, he says where they are concerned, they have control of 71 seats. And if Mochoboroane moves, it means that they have, or the seats that are not on the side of the coalition government will be somewhere about 72.
Unfortunately, we have lost our correspondent in Lesotho, Nthakoana Ngatane, who was giving us an update on the new party that has been formed by Selibe Mochoboroane. And we will try and get more details at a later stage in the program.